Today, aviation is transforming faster than ever, combining sustainability, automation, and design in ways we couldn't imagine a decade ago. But as these technologies take flight, we also have to ask, who really benefits from this progress? One of the most fascinating designs comes from Auto Aerospace. Their Phantom 3500 replaces windows with full cabin digital screens that show live exterior views. It's projected to use 60% less fuel than today's jets, thanks to its ultra-light aerodynamic body. Imagine flying across the Atlantic while seeing the world through AI-powered digital vision instead of glass. But this makes me wonder, if the technology saves that much fuel, could tickets prices eventually fall too? Another remarkable innovation shaping the future of flights come from Delta Airlines and JetZero. Together, they are designing a blended wing body aircraft that merges the cabin and the wings into one smooth continuous structure. This futuristic design could improve fuel efficiency by the 50% compared with traditional aircraft. Visually, it looks like a giant manta ray gliding across the sky, wide, balanced, and incredibly aerodynamic. Beyond its look, the aircraft also promises a quieter flight and a more spacious cabin for passengers. It made me pause for a moment. Can true comfort and sustainability really fly together in the same sky? If they can, then this could be the beginning of a new chapter in how we define responsible and meaningful travel today. Another powerful step towards sustainable aviation is happening through Delta's partnership with MAPC Aerospace. Together, they are developing a hybrid electric regional jet that combines traditional fuel engines with electric propulsion systems. This new design could reduce fuel use by up to 40%, making short-haul flights cleaner and more efficient. What's exciting in that the aircraft keeps the comfort of 5 abreast cabin, just like most narrow-body planes, but runs with far less environmental impact. In these hybrid models truly enter service, they could change regional air travel. Not just in how we fly, but in how we think about local connectivity and climate responsibility. It gives me hope that the future of flights isn't only about luxury or speed. It's about making innovation practical, accessible, and kind to our planet. Another major milestone in sustainable air travel comes from Delta Airlines' collaboration with Shell and the Port of Portland. Together, they achieved the first commercial-scale delivery of sustainable aviation fuel, or SAF, to the Portland International Airport. This special fuel is produced from waste-based feedstock and can cut total emissions by up to 80% compared to conventional jet fuel. What's remarkable is that it works with existing aircraft engines and infrastructure, meaning cleaner aviation doesn't need a complete system overhaul. It's a small step, but it proves that sustainability in aviation isn't just a vision anymore. It's already happening when partnerships and policy work together. It made me realize that innovation isn't about designing new aircrafts. It's also about rethinking the entire fuel ecosystem that keeps those planes in the sky. While aviation is evolving on Earth, an entirely new frontier is opening above us: commercial space tourism. Companies like Axiom Space and Vast Space are planning private space stations where people could visit as early as 2026. At first, these trips will host astronauts, researchers, and few wealthy tourists, each paying nearly $50 million per seat. It's It's incredible to imagine humans living and working in orbit. But it also raises questions about who gets access to this kind of progress. I couldn't help but think, if space travel is truly our next step as a species, then shouldn't it belong to everyone? Not just to those who can afford it. The promise of space tourism is inspiring, but the real success will come when it becomes inclusive, ethical, and sustainable. A journey that connects humanity rather than dividing it. When I reflect on all these innovations, from Otto's windowless jet to Delta's hybrid and blended wing designs, and even the dream of space tourism, I see a shared vision of efficiency, connectivity, and sustainability. Yet, it also reminds me that progress must always stay accountable to people, to ethics, and to our planet. My understanding of these technologies came from credible and verified industry sources. The information on the Phantom 3500 jet came from Rob report by Michael Worden, published in October 2025. The insights on Delta's sustainability partnership with Jet Zero and MEV Aerospace were drawn from Delta News Hub's official 2025 reports. The milestone about sustainable aviation fuel at Portland International Airport also came from Delta News Hub, highlighting their collaboration with Shell in the port of Portland. And the details about commercial space tourism were informed by WION News and Interesting Engineering, both of which explored how companies like XM Space and Vast Space are planning private orbital stations in 2026 and beyond. Together, these sources help me see how emergent technology is not just about invention, it's about intention. The true success of innovation will be measured not by how far we travel, but by how responsibly we reach there together.